fans, Papyrus! Guess what time it is?
I hope this is the setup for a pun.
Okay, is it 4 o'clock?
Nope. Time to answer some questions from my blog together! And all of them are about you two.
I, the great Papyrus, have fans? Begin the questions, Frisk.
Okay.
Alright, here's a question. Why and how is Papyrus so freaking pure? He's just too perfect. Thank you for your time.
Papyrus? So, do you like your new life? And can I hug you?
You said I'm becoming as great and awesome as Papyrus?
Oh, great Papyrus, will you teach me how to make spaghetti? Papyrus, slap the booty.
They really like me.
Well, of course they do, bro. You're a pretty likable person.
So, is Papyrus's spaghetti edible yet?
Has Papyrus's cooking improved?
Wow, rude.
I, the great Papyrus, will not be answering questions from jealous haters. True fans only. The great Papyrus.
So, Frisk, I have a question that's been tying my brain in knots lately. How are Sans and Papyrus able to eat and drink things like spaghetti and ketchup?
Why wouldn't we be able to eat things?
Because you don't have guts and stuff.
I can answer this. Human bodies and monster bodies are built very differently. Humans have strong souls able to house vast amounts of determination, and so they have a lot of physical matter holding their body together. Monsters don't need as much physical matter to house our comparatively weaker souls. As a result, monster bodies are made mostly of magic with only a little physical matter, while human bodies are made mostly of physical matter with only a little magic. Our food isn't so different. Monster food is made mostly out of magic, so as a result, it turns into pure life energy shortly after you take a bite out of it. So if we ate human food, it'd probably fall out of us, but whatever.
Wowee! I feel so informed.
That explains how I could eat so fast mid-battle.
Papyrus, let me have your babies! I'm half skeleton if that counts for anything. You just gotta get me out of this pesky flesh sack.
Wow, this person's pretty forward. I like their style.
The great Papyrus is flattered, but not interested. The great Papyrus.
To anyone who wants to reluctantly answer this, how do monsters reproduce?
No.
Papyrus, cover Frisk's ears.
No.
How are skeleton babies made?
No.
The same as humans? They do the diddly-do,
No.
They do the heck sex?
No!
But these aren't even all the people who sent that one in.
I can see.
And this blog is to help humans understand monsters better. Also, I'm curious too.
I don't see what you're so embarrassed about, Paps. It's a beautiful and natural part of life. And I think if the kid's gonna be flirting with every other monster they meet, we may as well give them the talk, you know? When humans make more humans, they combine a sperm and an egg together, and it eventually grows into a baby human. When monsters make more monsters, we use a similar process, but instead of combining physical cells together, we combine special tiny fragments of magic together. The actual process of how we combine our magic together is pretty much the same as how humans combine their sperm and egg cells together. Any two monsters can, theoretically, have children together, regardless of species or gender. But in the case of two male monsters, they would need to employ a surrogate, since neither of them would have a womb, probably. But Sans, you ask, skeletons don't have wombs or any other squishy sexy parts, how does that work? Well, I'll tell you how it works. Magic. Use your imagination.
Is it just me, or is there something behind your couch? I know you're there, you sneaky guy.
I didn't know there was another skeleton living in the house. What is their name?
Holy crap, I barely noticed Gaster in the background. You sneaky man. Love this blog.
Quick, Gaster's behind the couch!
Gaster, I see you spooking around there.
Who's the guy behind you?
Am I the only one seeing something in the background? Or is it just me?
Am I the only person who can see Gaster in the background? Also, tell everyone to say hi.
Gaster is proud of his son. Guys, do either of you know anyone named Gaster?
How peculiar. I'm certain that I've never heard that name before. And yet, why do I suddenly feel full of nostalgic sadness?
Gaster, now's your chance. Maybe it's because the barrier was broken or something, but you're probably becoming more and more real. Just reach out and take it.
This is quite unexpected. I will try.
It's quite clear monsters come in a wide variety of shapes and sizes. I imagine many humans find some more comfortable to be around than others by appearance alone. Whose has the easiest time mingling with humans? Who has the worst time?
Oh, humans love me. How could they not?
Sans?
Especially the smaller humans. I find they're very easy to be friends with just as long as you're nice to them. Greetings, small human. I am the Great Papyrus. What is your name?
I'm Sophie.
Well, Sophie, I hope we can be friends. The big humans are tougher to break the ice with, but that's just my own experience with humans. TORIEL is popular with children, but also adult male humans for whatever reason.
Mama Goat, wanna trot up my mountain?
Wanna have a bad time, bro?
Then again, I'm not the mountain climbing type.
And METTATON is just plain popular, especially in Japan. I think monsters being so different is an advantage. This way we can appeal to many different types of humans all at once.
It's hard for even us Anons to see a certain man who speaks in hands. But if you two want to ask him anything, we'll be happy to translate from wherever he is. I mean, if he's on a sort of different but overlapping plane of existence, well, in the same physical room, does that count as infinite distance or barely any?
I'm afraid that wouldn't help. My boys do not remember me. Anything I could say would only scare and confuse them.
A little late to be worrying about that, old man.
Sans, who are you talking to? This is scary and confusing.
Sans? You okay there, buddy?
Is something wrong, Sans?
You okay there, Sans? Something in your eye?
Sans? I'm worried about you.
I worry about you. I'm Sans.
Sans? Who is that?
That's our dad. He got erased from existence. It's kind of a long story, but, I guess I yanked him back into our reality or something. I wasn't even sure it worked, to be honest.
I have a dad?
Sometimes my powers act up when space-time shenanigans are happening. Usually it's just annoying and makes it hard to sleep, but today it was really useful.